Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BDR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see, but especially in this case makes summarizing the price action pretty straightforward. So if you say, Clay, look, summarize this for me quickly, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of this company is being run out of some bunker in North Korea. I'm just making that statement based solely on how the price acted today. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes right back to where it started. So let's first just map out where this all started. And for me, it all started when it broke out from this kind of pesky area of resistance, which was right here, give or take right around, we'll give the bulls a little bit more wiggle room, 55 cents. You go back here through the history of the chart, and you can see that several times, the price would get up around that area. There they actually did break through it, but that didn't last very long. The price fell right below it. Got within the range, once again rejected directly by it. But then that was where the breakout finally happened. So that's what I am defining as the starting point. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, I'm hoping we can all agree that given it started right there and then went all the way up there, I think we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in the same day, I'm hoping we can all agree that this was indeed a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, and our quote-unquote thin ice is right there at 55 cents, because to be fair to the bulls, the price could do something like this. The price could come down here, walk along this thin ice, and then start to head back upwards. And if that were to happen, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture these as stair steps, okay, fine, fair enough to the bulls. The overall stair steps would still be headed in the upwards direction. However, if the price were to come down here, start to walk on this thin ice, and then break through it, and then separate to the downside like that, what would you have at that point in time? You would literally have the price right back to where it all started, down below the breakout point. And not to insult your intelligence, but that's not necessarily the sign of a truly strong move, right? Truly strong moves are going to progress forward, not go back to where they were. And I am defining and quantifying the statement, quote unquote, back to where they were as anything below 55 cents. But to be fair, the price is still up above it, so maybe this was just a pullback that got a little carried away, but the bulls don't have much wiggle room, so 55 cents, definitely very important level of support going forward. So we'll see if the price can stay above it or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.